Today is day 26 of 100 random acts of kindness. I lost another friend last night, and I feel pretty lost. It's tough. It's just not, it just doesn't make sense, and my heart is broken for her family. She was my age, she was a month younger than me, and it's just crazy. I don't know what I thought. I don't know what I thought before I had cancer. I don't know what I thought. I knew people died of cancer all the time, but this just feels way too often, and it's happening a lot, and it's even forget about the way I'm processing it, but how does her family process this? How do her parents deal with it? It just keeps happening, and I feel like there's not enough that's being done. Well, I don't feel like that. There's not enough being done. And I feel helpless for her family. I feel helpless for everybody else who's going through this. Please, if you're going to donate to anything to do with cancer, please donate to research. And not more pink ribbon stuff or fluff or boas or shit that doesn't go to research, because a pink ribbon isn't going to save my life. Research is. So please, if somebody asks you for money for cancer, do you want to support whoever, please ask about research. And I know we know so many people with cancer, and so donating to any cause is so important. And I also need the patient support too. I'm not suggesting that those need to go away, because people need support. But if we found a cure, none of us would have to keep dying like this. So this is my 1000th plea to anybody who will listen to donate directly to cancer. On to the random acts of kindness. On Sunday, my friend Johanna drove about 3 hours to come and spend a couple days with me. And she took me to the hospital on Monday, and I needed blood work, and I can't get a needle by myself. Even though I am working through it, I'm doing exposure therapy, which I hate every minute of, but I've done exposure therapy before for needles, so don't get too excited that this is like a fix-all or anything. So I'm working on it, but I still need a hand holder, and I still have quite a routine and need somebody to tell me the instant it's over, and a number of things. So Johanna came up on Sunday, and she took me to my appointments on Monday, which was nice because then Keith didn't have to take another day off. He's taken a lot of time off to be there with me. I was kind of hoping that my schedule was going to ease up, but next week I'm at the hospital every day, which is really getting old. I just can't believe this is our life sometimes. I text a friend today saying I'm really over living this cancer life. I love my life very much, and I'm very grateful for so much of it, but even the broken hip and the feeling like shit and not sleeping, I'll take that. But constantly going into scans and getting treatments and getting blood work and getting injections and going through therapy, and like, that is exhausting. It's I don't even know how to describe it. It's not even like exhausting, like I'm so tired at the end of the day, which it is that. But it's just, I'm so over it. I just don't want to go anymore. Like, I tried today to rearrange one of my appointments, to just ease up, to maybe tack it on to another day. I was trying to move things around to give me one day off. I tried yesterday to move an appointment around to try to get a day off. That didn't work. So then I tried another doctor today to see if he could move, and that didn't work. So I'm there every day. And we don't live close to the hospital. I think so far this year, and keep in mind that I was stable for 3 of the last 5 months, I think we've driven 2,700 kilometers already back and forth to the hospital. So it's been a lot. It's been too much, and I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not saying I'm giving up. I'm really over this, and I was hoping that this week was going to not be what it is. Anyway, so Johanna came up. Keith didn't have to come to the appointment. Keith never has to come to the appointment. He just comes to the appointment because he's amazing. So Johanna came, and then having her here was just such a nice distraction. Kind of got me through some days where I'm assuming my mind would have wandered. Just everything. It's just nice to have somebody, anything. Like you sit down for dinner and then you realize you forgot, I don't know, a napkin. And with a broken hip and exhaustion and not feeling well and all this stuff, I don't really want to get up to get it. But is it fair that I ask Keith every single time? No, it's not. So one of two things happens. I get up, well, one of three things, I guess. I don't get up to get what I need. I get up and suffer the consequences, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but it can get a lot by the end of the day sometimes. Or I ask Keith for the millionth time to do a favor for me. So it's nice to have somebody here sometimes to be able to ask, who just jumps at the chance to help because he or she lives far away and they don't have to put up with me all the time. So Johanna was a huge help. She left on Tuesday. As you saw, our friend Christina came out on Monday, gave me a facial. She brought sushi. She ended up giving me a reflexology treatment as well. Like, she is just a gem. I talked about her a few days ago. So Johanna left, and then my friend Julie came up for Tuesday night. She left this morning. She took me to a whole bunch of appointments on Thursday, sorry. And then I was saying I was going to hospice day program, so she drove me into that and picked me up, all while taking 3 days off work to be there. And then on Tuesday, I have Monday's appointment I can go to by myself. Tuesdays I can't because it's needles. And my friend Kristen is taking the day off work to be there with me, to hold my hand, to listen to my oncologist, anything. If my platelets are too low, if my breathing isn't clear, if my fracture shows something, anything. Sometimes those appointments are, no, you look great, continue on, see you later. But sometimes those appointments spring up surprise decisions, surprise results, all that stuff. So Kristen's going to do that for me. So within the span of not too many days, 9 days, I have 3 friends taking off 6 days of work to be there for me. And that is a massive act of kindness. I just try to think back how many days I took off work to just say, yep, I'm going to be there for you. And I don't know how many. I'm not saying I've never done it, but I think that is pretty amazing. So if you have that flexibility, in your schedule, in your work schedule, and you can be there for a friend, and it doesn't always have to be a hospital visit. Not everybody's schedule is quite like mine. Some people's are, but not everybody's is. So just keep that in the back of your mind, that if you can afford to take the day off, whether it's a sick day or vacation day or volunteer day or whatever, to help in whatever case. Maybe you can clean their house or watch their kids while they nap, or while anything, go to the spa, go for a walk where they just need time to themselves. It is just massively appreciated that I have had such a great distraction all week, but also had that support at the hospital. So to you 3 girls, I am surrounded by amazing, strong women who I consider my heroes, and you 3 are definitely some of them. Talk to you later.